Hi, I'm Sayojita. Welcome to my kitchen. Have you made tandoori chicken in the oven and ended up with either soggy chicken or extremely dry chicken? A tandoor is out of the question, and a barbecue griddle is not an option for most of us. A cast iron pan or tawa is the perfect alternative. With it, you can make the smokiest tandoori chicken, very close to the real thing. Let's go to the kitchen to make some red, juicy tandoori chicken. The first step is to marinate the chicken. I'm using about 1 kg of drumsticks and thighs and my own Tandoori Spice Paste. It contains all the spices you need. It's concentrated and you need to add just a little bit of yogurt, maybe some chili powder and fresh cream for tenderizing, and salt of course. The chicken must be washed and dry. Make gashes in the pieces to allow the marinade to penetrate all the way through to the bone. Add the ghee or oil and mix well. Apply the marinade to the pieces, making sure to push it into the gashes. One thing you can do is on a weekend marinate a large quantity of chicken, portion it and freeze it. Then during the week you can defrost it in the morning and roast it in the evening when you're back home from work. The other option is to make a large quantity of tandoori chicken and then use the leftovers to make butter chicken or chicken bharta. Marinating the chicken overnight is the best, but up to 2 hours earlier yields a pretty good result. The chicken marination period is almost over. I often end up with leftover tandoori chicken. You probably do too. And it gets quite dry the next day. My butter chicken and chicken bharta recipes are a wonderful way to recycle leftover chicken into a whole new dish. Sometimes I make tandoori chicken just to make butter chicken or chicken bharta. In fact, an even simpler alternative is to sauce up the chicken using my white gravy recipe. If you're enjoying this video and finding it useful, do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. I'll see you in the kitchen in a little while. I'm using my favorite cast iron tawa and ghee to roast the chicken. The ghee gives a nice smoky flavor. The marinated chicken is not looking sufficiently red, so I'm going to add a little bit of beetroot paste. Now it looks nice and red. Heat the tawa on high flame. It should be quite hot. Generously apply a layer of ghee on the surface and place the chicken pieces on it. If you are using a barbecue grill, marinate the chicken just as you would, but add some extra ghee or oil to it. Leave them undisturbed for a couple of minutes until the bottom side changes color. This will seal the juices. Flip over the pieces one by one and make sure that the outside is sealed completely. Keeping the heat high cooks the outer layer before the inside gets hot enough to release the juices, thus effectively sealing them and resulting in moist tandoori chicken. Baste with additional marinade if necessary, but don't use too much because the excess will stick to the pan and burn prematurely. Some charring of the marinade contributes to the smokiness of the chicken, so we do want that. Baste the tops of the chicken with ghee as needed. You do have to be patient with this chicken. Boneless chicken cooks very quickly, but chicken with bone will take 30 to 45 minutes depending on the size of the pieces. However, while you do have to monitor the chicken from time to time, you can be preparing the rest of your meal on the side. You don't have to be looking at it the whole time. Rearrange the pieces to ensure that they all cook evenly. The juices must evaporate as they are released, so the heat should be fairly high. This does not happen in an oven when you have a lot of chicken. The juices are released all at once, drying out the inside of the chicken and browning it on the outside. By the time the released juices evaporate, the chicken is too dry. Scrape out any stuck-on marinade. The chicken pieces have been sealed all over. Now we have to let them cook all the way to the inside. Lower the heat and cover the pan. You may have to do this a few times. Whenever the chicken looks watery, remove the lid, increase the heat and let the liquid evaporate. Then lower the heat, cover the pan and continue until the chicken is cooked all the way through. I don't know whether you can see, but it is a little pink inside. Still have a little ways to go. Now the chicken pieces are almost cooked. So I'm going to lower the heat, remove the lid and dry out the pieces on the pan. The joint at the top of the drumstick and the bottom of the thigh is the last to cook through. Place it down on the pan and let it heat nicely. There's a wonderful smoky aroma in the air. The chicken is ready now and I have transferred it to a platter. Our tandoori chicken is all ready. And I must say it looks rather delicious. I'm going to serve it as a starter with kulcha and green chutney. You can also serve it as part of an everyday meal with rice, dal, roti and vegetables. The chicken pieces are looking quite glossy on the outside. Let's check how they are on the inside. Drumsticks are more likely to get dry because they are smaller and thinner. But this one looks perfect, moist and tender, as does the thigh piece. Next, you can check out this chicken tikka video. Chicken tikka are essentially boneless chunks of tandoori chicken and they take only 10 minutes to prepare. So if you are looking for an easier option, do check it out. I'll be back next week with another video. Thank you for watching.